hello, my darlings. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hope you have had a wonderful day so far and are ready to get some stuff done. I will be continuing the process of making the end death part in my folklore horror story as perfect as can be. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this evening. I'm also gonna be listening to like neoclassical cello as I work. That's kind of my thing right now. At least when I'm writing this story. Hey Renee, hello my dear. Also, the fur babies are very like, do you have to stream? Can't we just stay outside? Because the weather is gorgeous. It's so good outside. It's sunny. It's pure summer, isonic summer vibes. I love it. And I'm actually pretty sure that if the weather is still as good as it when the stream is over, I might go outside and work in the garden a bit because the weather is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Whew. And the girls have been loving the weather. So yeah, very, very happy. Hey Devon, let me say hello, Mr. Doubtfire voice. Hello! I think, hello my children, hello! Let me see, I'm working on revision for book 4. It's going out to betas this Friday. Booyaka boo! Very exciting! I can't wait to finish this one so I can start doing finish editing all the other stuff. I hope when I finish editing everything that's been waiting for way too long that I won't draft and redraft and rewrite a stack of books and then just leave them. So, yay! Anyways, I'm excited. I'm eager. The weather is just doing me a world of wonder. And yeah, it's gonna be a very entertaining few days. I need to do a lot of garden stuff before Friday. So, anyways, my darlings, how about we start the first sprint of the night? I'm eager to start working, so let's do this. Jump into the pool while it's hot and get some work done. I know it did not make any sense. That is the energy. I don't have to make sense. Anyways, see you guys in 25. Now let's get to it and start working. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do, my darlings? I'm making progress. I am making progress. Yes, indeed. Also, hello everybody that joined us during the sprint. I am editing and fine-tuning and polishing the more exciting part of the last few chapters of the book, the Icelandic one. Let me see. So, people that joined us, Miss Pays joined us. Happy Wednesday to you too. Back from Mom's, I'm going to take rest of the sprint to prep for dinner, and then I'll get back to my series timeline. Lovely. Miranda, hello, I'm editing. Hello, my dear. Miss Pay, YouTube keeps signing me out. I'm at TAF stop working randomly. Yeah, that's so annoying when it does that. Very annoying. Devon, I'm on chapter 13 of 25 in revisions. Well done. I'm really considering that I might need to fix my chapters or my chapter links. The second half of the book, because there seems to be an awful lot of pages for so few chapters. So I was so sure I was almost done. Let me see, Miss Page, got all my veggies cleaned and put up. Going to eat a salad. We're here at the desk while I get back to work. Ooh, sounds yummy. Lovely. I just am here consuming caffeine after the time I should actually be drinking it. I'm trying to stop drinking caffeine earlier, but we all know that I love my energy drinks. Anyways, but I will burn that easily when I start doing garden work after stream. So, hey Allie, I got out of bed for you. Hey, I sat down inside for you guys. The weather is so freaking gorgeous outside. I almost felt bad for going inside to work with you guys. I was like, no, it's so pretty. So, as soon as I've done working for 4 sprints, I'm gonna go back outside and I'm gonna work until my bed screams and my back screams at me to go back and lay down. So I should be pretty knackered when I finally go to bed tonight, hopefully. I need to do some prep work. Yes. Okay, let me see. Anyways, so very excited. I miscounted. Yes, even I don't know, if you remember, guys, but last sprint I was so convinced that I only had 10 pages left. I don't have 10 pages left. I have more than 10 pages left. Oh, I swear. Never try to count or edit or anything smarty when you're tired. I swear. When I realized it, my face fell. I was so disappointed in myself. I'm actually going to calculate it again because I don't trust myself right now. No, HK. Don't mix the numbers. Instead of 10 pages, I have 103 pages left. So, yeah. Yes. I was so freaking annoyed. I was so annoyed when I realized. I was like, no! I don't know how I read 10 pages. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't. Anyway, so But just means I have still a lot of ground to cover. I've already passed a bunch. I'm already more than halfway through the whole book. But I do need to keep on polishing. So, let me see this page. I sat outside this morning for the first time since we moved in 5 months. It's a gorgeous day. Oh, just something like so. It's finally kind of starting to get like early summery here in Iceland, at least on my property. And I did the same this morning. Not actually not this morning. I've been lying. I said it was early, around noon. I just sat on my porch, on the porch literally because I don't have chairs over there yet, but it's still cozy. Just sat on the end of my porch and just sat there, just like, oh, that's so nice. It was so nice, and just stayed there until I was forced to stand up and get ready for work. It was so nice. I will miss being able to do that at noon when I start my regular shifts on next week. It will be so sad. Anyways, there are these kind of days I kind of wish I had a laptop because then I could just take you guys outside and we could stream outside. Technically. But who knows? Who knows? No, I'm never gonna have the energy to move everything, so anyways, I think we should start the next sprint. Oh, just jump right in. I'm eager to get as much done as possible because I don't have to fix everything. There are some parts of the story that I do not have to fix. I need to read over them and double check them though. But so I might as well keep on working and see how much I do not need to fix. And fix the things I do need to fix. Hopefully it will save me half of the pages I have left. Hopefully. If I'm lucky. I'm usually not that lucky, but if I'm lucky. So guys, let's jump into the next sprint. Hope you guys are ready. Let's keep on pushing. Remember to hydrate. Says the person that has this and needs to get water. But yes. Anyways, see you in 25. we are back. How did you do and how did you do? I am quickly. I needed to tweak the heat inside the house because it's for some reason way too warm in here. So I am tweaking the heat before I roast. Thank goodness I can tweak the heating of the whole house on my phone, which is very convenient. Anyways, how did you do? How did you do? Like I said, I am here tweaking everything. I'm just resetting every single thing in the house to normal base settings because it is too warm. I am gonna die from a heat stroke if I don't do something. So I am trying to lower the freaking heat in my house before they kill me from overheat. Okay, I'm gonna finish the rest when I am bedroom. Oh, I just realized what. Oh, okay, sorry for the ho. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Anyways, let me see. How did you guys do? How did you do? Whew, let me see. So Miss Page just found a major plot hole in one of my books. Oh no. It was in the middle of fixing when I realized it upset the Dark Knight if I fix it, so I need to overthink this later. Leave a note, move on. Good luck finding a comfortable, easy solution, hopefully. I wish you all the best of solutions, because it can be a pain in the butt to fix a plot hole. Devon loves your strategy. Gotta get ready for my violin lesson. Happy sprinting, all. Have a wonderful violin lesson, my dear. Miranda, 46 words, and added some family connections to this scene. Well done, well done. So yeah. So I continued with tweaking. So as I said earlier, I'm fine-combing basically chapters to see if I can find anything that sounds stupid, wrong, or silly. Or a scene that I may have oversimplified or need to add more context to. So at the moment I am on chapter 9, and I definitely need to kind of break. So I have 4 more. With chapter 9 we have 4 more chapters, but I'm pretty sure that they will be more. I have to break them down because there is no way maybe not 100 pages. 80, 90 pages can fit for 5 chapters. Just not in my books. No way. So we'll definitely need to fix that. Anyways, I am going to force myself to fix the temperature in my home, in all the apartments, so I can breathe, because at the moment it's way too hot in my apartment. Way too hot in my apartment, my house. Yeah, and I'm also, so before it's so hot in here, so I desperately need to lower the heat, or almost turn it off. Yay, I can lower the heat finally. Okay. Wonderful. Anyways, we are going to start the next sprint because I'm eager to get as much stuff done as possible. And so I can do the gardening work as soon as the stream is done. So that is what we're doing. Yes, indeed. So guys, let's get to it. See you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? I am trying to send a message. Wait. Wait, okay, done what I needed to do. Anyways, how did you do? How did you do? What did I do? So I skimmed over my chapters, and so I think I understand why I organized the chapters the way I did. I did have to add a chapter, which is good. It's good. It's very good. Also, just to break up the excitement for all the deaths, or maybe not all the deaths, but deaths. So, and now I probably might need to change things up a little more as soon as I get to those parts and start working on them. But I am still working on chapter 9. It doesn't look too bad. It looks good, but I'm to make it better. But let me see. So, let me see. Carla, it's 83 in Boston today, down from 90 yesterday. Damn, that's warm. So you're basically roasted. Let me see. Gwen, had to be in the office today, but I'm here now. So good that you're home. Kind of wish I could just work from home. It would be so nice. It was so nice. I could just stay at home, or at least us that want to be home. Let me see, Miss Page. Next time I have a brilliant idea to have 7 overlapping stories, please shoot me. Would you listen if we tried to convince you not to do it? Yeah, when there are too many storylines overlapping, things get complicated, and then it's a doozy. At least you're keeping your brain fine tuned and sharp with all that plotting you have to do. Oh, I do not envy you though. I so do not envy you. Let me see. Allie came up with the cutest coming of age series. Lovely. You're always drowning in ideas, Allie. Miranda, 276 words. Well done. Allie, 6 kids from 10 to 13. Go on a weekend away adventure and find a magical world of haunted graveyards. Okay, for some reason, probably completely unrelated to your book idea, except for the graveyard part. It made me kind of think of Neil Gaiman's book Graveyard Boy, I think. Actually, I love that book, even though I'm still very disappointed in the author, but still. But yeah, many ideas. I know we struggle with many ideas. That's why probably when we finally start publishing Allie in any decent capacity is probably because we've overstocked so many book ideas that when we finally start finishing, we decide to finish everything before we publish, and then we maybe have like 5, 20, or 30 books at once. That's probably gonna be me. Won't probably finish anything or publish anything until I have at least 3, 4, 10 books ready to go. That's definitely gonna be me in the future. It seems that way anyway. And let me see, Miss Page. I'm trying to unstack them now, and it's still messy. Poor thing. So poor thing. That's a lot. That is a lot. Like, yeah, I think my brain would just explode. So just let us know if we need a mop and your brain got poops from all the ideas and jumps you probably need to do to make everything work. Oh my lord. Oh boysy. Yeah, I have faith in us. I have so much faith within us. Like I know that I will publish again. I just don't know when. I find like my picture books. They were ready. They are ready. I was going to publish them on Lulu, but then I decided I wanted to up illustrations. It's a clip art picture book. Not much to it, but I decided it was too clip arty, so I'm upgrading the art a little bit by adding a little texture on top. Do I have to? No. It's good like it is, but as all of you probably know, we're constantly seeing something we could do better. Like my middle grade series. I could have probably sent it to get get a editorial assistance years ago. Did I do that? No. Did I instead tweak every single thing about the book series? Yes. Did I do another change before Christmas? Yes. Did I turn one book into 4 small books? Yes. Are we self-torturing idiots a lot of the time? Yes. But the things we do for our passions. If readers only knew the sufferings writers go through when they're working on their stuff. If they only knew. Anyways, rant over. Let me see. Carla, my sassy female, is now in Vegas to marry her main MC to save his career and her trust fund from her mother. Decided if they are having Vegas wedding, she wants to get married in a gondola full of white roses in the fake Venice venue. I haven't seen the Vegas venue that you're talking about, but I'm assuming, and my brain is visualizing the little stuff I've seen from Vegas through YouTube and social media influencers. I'm gonna assume it's decently pretty. I'm gonna see it's flashy but decently pretty. Must be. Hope she's satisfied with her gondola wedding. Sorry. Let me see, Miss Page, lol, HK, I soak. My 20k word nonfiction is now 60k world series. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, I have a middle grade series that are 5 books originally. 5 books. I drafted the first 4 books, and I actually finished the first book in Icelandic. Wrote the first, second, and third draft of the next 3 books. Have not finished the 5th book, but the first book is more or less ready. I decided to cut it up into 5 smaller books, and I'm probably gonna do that to all the rest of the other 4 books as well. And then I have my young adult series that is gonna be at least 10 books. because I'm a sucker for torture. And I've written the first 3 books in that. The first 3 semi-drafts. Have I finished any of these books? No. They're either in the first, second, third, or even 5th, 6th draft of each of the books. Because I love drafting. I love drafting. Love drafting. I love writing. I hate editing. I hate it with a passion. Basically, I'm terrible. But with my middle grade series, one of my wonderful friends here, Morningstar, she suggested because she is one of my beta readers. I usually let her read everything I do, and she suggested I might be cool to cut the books up into smaller chunks because they kind of she had the feeling every time she reads any of the stories from that series, she kind of gets the books that like unfortunate events. I don't remember the book series. I've said it a million times and I forget it as it goes. So I decided instead of having a big chunk, I'm cutting into smaller chunks, which means not a lot of editing, but I need a lot of formatting and tweaking. And yeah, my just I'm so difficult. That's why this year is focusing on finishing stuff instead of creating more stuff. That's my year's focus. Finish, don't start. Finish stuff. So we're not going to publish anything. We're not even going to promise trying to publish anything. We're just finishing. That's why I started with the smallest book, which it's very foregone. I probably can send it hopefully end of summer. 7/2013. Knock on wood. But knowing me, I probably won't send it until after Christmas or something. That's my brain. Yeah, and sterilizing. Yeah, I have obsession with making series. I don't know what it is. Like, the book I'm writing now, it's the first book I'm written in Icelandic, which is my native tongue. And she's a standalone. She is a standalone. I'm not very good at standalones. This was a chore. I finished this one last Christmas, the Christmas before last. I wrote it then, and I've been working on it on and off again, and just to get it not to be a potential series, because I can't seem to write just a standalone. It's just I seem to have a struggle with it. Drives me nuts. But yeah, I had the same issue with my middle grade series. It was supposed to be a very short little books. It turned into 103,000 words. The first book, so a little long for a middle grade. Let me see. Carla, tacky white gondola with golden ornaments. It's horribly awesome. Okay, I have a very clear image in my head now, Carla. Very clear image. Let me see. Oh, have a wonderful evening, Miranda. I'm going to do one more sprint and then I'm going to shut up and start doing gardening work because it's still sunny out. Evening sunny, but still sunny. Let me see. Gwen, I'm getting itchy to start drafting this next book. Still trying to flesh out the outline though. My praise for the last 2 years I've been making it happen because because I want the idea out of my head and out in the world. Oh, I feel the pain. See, Gwen, for some genres it's easy to make a series. In romance, yeah. So I was kind of, for all last year, my brain was completely shut off. I was trying to edit while my brain was kind of just in full on burnout. It did not want to write. It was such a pain to try to write anything last year because I looked at the words and there was just almost nothing. My brain was like, and I think I didn't get a single story idea of any worth last year, which is crazy for me because there's constantly stories. And after, I think, 2 months ago, I got 2 story ideas. Actually, 3. And I'm not allowed to work on them. They will not be touched until next year. But I did allow myself to do a very, sales pitchy outline. That's what I usually do when I get a book idea and I'm not allowed to work on it. I will do kind of a sales pitchy outline that works for me, that kind of sells me the reason why I should write the book. So I do a makeshift blurb, potential book title ideas, what the book is about, a short outline, and ideas I have for the book. And then I'll just put it away, and if I like it in the future, I will write it, and if I don't, I'll either put it back in storage or I will delete it. So I did that to 3 stories. 2 potential Icelandic ones, if this one works well in Iceland, and 1 potential series. Not that I have time for more series, but it sounds so exciting in my head. Oh no, 4. And I think 2 of them are dystopian, I think. I suck at genre, qualifying my books for genres. Me labeling stuff is just not, my brain doesn't label things. It's just everywhere. Most of the time. Don't think that it's always a good thing, but anyways, this yappy crazy person is gonna mark, because I've spent way too much talking, but I am gonna do another sprint because I need to get a little further and I've talked too much. So yeah, I also need to practice writing single store books. I can't always obsess with series. I need to stop obsessing always over series. So I'm gonna try to practice writing novellas, shorter books, alongside the series, to kind of teach myself to write shorter content. So yeah, try at least. Try. Anyways, we're gonna do one final sprint, and then I'm gonna go outside and do some gardening work. Even though it is almost 10:30 here, we're gonna try. So guys, let's do it. One final push, and then this one is gonna go outside and work a little bit in the evening sun. And we are done with the sprint. How did you do? How did you do? I made excellent progress. I'm still working on chapter 9, but I am at least halfway through it. I didn't have to fix as much as I thought originally. But I had to do a few tweaks, improvements. But we are making decent progress. I think I might be halfway through the chapter. I'm not sure. Let me see. 16. Yeah. I have a... Yeah, I have a few pages left, but we're making excellent progress in chapter 9. That means after that, I only have 3 chapters left after I finish chapter 9. And the last chapter is a short chapter. Except if I add a bunch of stuff to it, which I may do or may not do, because I kind of have stopped trying to keep it under 30k, because that originally was because I was sending it to a book competition here in Iceland last year. That's why I needed to keep it under 30. But since I am not doing that anymore, I thought I was, but I kind of can't be bothered right now. I am going to just focus on getting it as perfect and as awesome as I can, and then just send it in and see what they do. That is the plan, at least. So, let me see. Carla, almost done with this chapter. Next one will be Wedding Scene. Ooh. That's going to be fun to write. Right? I think, yeah, it's very bright outside still. I did also send a message on Facebook during our sprints, because I'm always on the hunt for some extra free lumber right now for all my little tiny projects I'm doing around the property, and also free firewood if the wood is untreated, which is always a good thing. But I need to water my plants. Need to probably go over to parents, get the watering hose and all that stuff, water my plants, and move some things around in the yard before I call it quits for the night. Let me see. Gwen, got a phone call from my mom. Wonderful. Pays. I got interrupted a couple of times. I did more family admin than anything else. Just how it is. Always someone that needs to talk. Always. Okay, that's going to be all for me tonight. It's been a very productive night. I've talked way too much. Probably thanks to all the extra energy. And now I'm going to go burn off some energy doing some yard work since it's so bright outside. Besides, I love working in summer, late into the evening during summer, because it's so bright and wonderful. I love it. Let me see. Invited mom-in-law to dinner tonight, so I need to go Google how long to cook the fish. Always good signs, right? No, it's ununderstandable. Double checking it's not too dry. Thanks so much for joining me, dears. Have a wonderful night, all of you guys. And hope to see you guys on Friday. I will probably be in either cold and shivering or in high spirits. Either way is hopefully a guaranteed productive evening. I hope.